Hey guys. Okay, so today I'd like to show you something very cool. I don't know if there's a lot of videos out there covering this, but today I'm going to talk about some slide guitar basics and walk us through that, and maybe hopefully open up a world to you guys that is something very different and outside the box. But first things first, let's talk about slide guitar. Slide guitar is the art or the act of applying a small slide to the strings to create sort of a fretless sound. I guess that's maybe the best way I can describe it. It's a very interesting technique. First things first, I'm going to talk about types of slides that we have and some of the expectations you might encounter. This is a traditional bottleneck glass slide. I don't mind these. I think they're pretty good. They're actually pretty good for acoustic guitars, but this is the basic glass bottleneck slide. And the reason it's called a bottleneck is because in the old days, they used to take the slide and they would cut it literally from the bottleneck of a wine bottle and then sand off the sides, etc. So there's the first one. This is the traditional bottleneck. And usually they were also found in sort of brown and green colors, which would reflect the color of the wine bottle. The next thing I want to talk about here, the next one, is this one. And this is basically a ceramic slide. It's got some weight, maybe a little bit more than others, but it has a very interesting sound in itself. So we have this ceramic slide. Has a tendency to be a little warmer, and it kind of grips the strings. And again, I'll talk to that in a minute. Next, we have on our list this. This is the traditional brass slide. Obviously, it's made from brass. That's why we call it a brass slide. With this slide, I actually feel that this slide sounds better on acoustic guitars. The brass has a tendency to kind of grip the strings, so you get a little bit of a tack to it, a tackiness that kind of can grip and pull on the strings, which I kind of like. It has a very interesting sound as well. Last but not least, my personal favorite of all times is the Coracetin slide. And this one is made just like it says. It's made from the pill bottle, Coracetin pill bottle. So back in the old days, when you would get your prescriptions and your medicines, they would come in these little glass bottles with a little top on them. And guitar players, as we often do, we figured out, well, why? There's a bottle of pills. I think I'll spill them all out and use it to play guitar with. What a concept. Anyway, guys, that's the basics of the slide types. The other thing I want to talk about in this video is going to be the tunings. There's a myriad of tunings. But normally in slide, we would use a drop D, standard tuning, open E tuning, and a G tuning. And I'm going to get into those as well. So, in the words of William Shakespeare, without much ado, let us proceed.